Introducing managing moderators that users have the same capability as standard moderators, but in addition. Okay, right. Anyway, hello. So just gonna get my camera here just now. Let's see what we're like on the old Live Dingo. Oh, tell you it's cold. It is absolutely Baltic. What I don't know what it is, but something in this house feels different. I don't know what it is. I think maybe I've not really that light on during the day. Maybe that's what it is. But it is so cold. If I just get the heating on, it's on. So we just need to give it a little bit of time. Oh, I've got the wrong camera. Sorry. Said the wrong camera. Hello. I'm here. Don't know why I had the wrong camera set. So this is not Falcon Friday. So, yeah, I'm just waiting this heating on. So I'm going to open up the Advent calendar. I've actually... So just a very quick... just because this is a video as well, it goes out as a video. You'll be able to watch this later in the day, week, whatever, whenever you watch this. So I basically had this fitted, this contraption here. So this is the blood pressure monitor that I had fitted at the weekend. I still haven't taken it back. It's now Wednesday. The weather up here in Scotland has been absolutely horrendous. So I basically, when I went to the doctor, I suffer from, I think it's, some people may have heard of this. It's called white coat syndrome. So it's basically, when you see a doctor, you get quite, if you're getting if you're getting this tested, the blood pressure, guess what? It's not a good thing to suffer from white coat syndrome because it elevates your blood pressure. So I basically had this one for 24 hours from Friday into the Saturday, and a lot of the results that I was getting was in the 130s, which is perfectly normal. But we'll wait and see. That's to be subjected to scrutiny of a doctor. So I need to get that delivered into the surgery today, sometime after this stream. So we've also got this to reveal before we start Falcon or building the Falcon. Yeah, it's because this light here is usually down like this. Yeah, that's maybe what it was. So what day are we on? This is the 10th, so I think we've actually got a couple to open. Yeah, God, I don't even... 8 has been done, so we're looking for 9 and 10. There's 9. There's 9. Okay, there's 9. So we might as well do 10 while we're here. And there is number 10. So let's have a little... Let's see what we've got. So this is bag number 9. Which consists of a crate, do you know what? I think this is just yeah, it's there. So this is number 9 here. This is going to be the easiest build because basically it's just a crate, a basic brick crate type thing with parts of droids in it. So we may actually get some good parts. That's like a droid. I don't know the name of those droid legs. There we go. That's that part. That was pretty quick. And today's I don't know. I don't know what this one is. Right, let's look at the. Let's look here. I don't actually know. I don't know what that one is. So, it's got a. I see what it is. It's this here. It's. Yeah, it's not on this bit. It's actually. It's kind of annoying how they do this. It's this here. It's this thing. So it's actually the. It's like a span. It's like a workstation with a rack of tools. So I've been putting these in the back of the Falcon, of which we're just about to build, just in case anybody's wondering. So what we got here, it looks as if we've got. So this one's actually joining on to the other. I can't really see. Oh, that's great. Let's get these parts off of here because we need to angle this a little bit. Yeah, this part's going on here. And then we've got all these little parts basically going there. That didn't really... It usually squares it off, but it's not really doing its job. Let's just square it off a little bit better. There we go. Then that is going on the top. And then basically we've got all these just getting clipped in here. So, get the big spanner there. We've got the old crowbar. And then we've got the little hammer. So there we go, it's a little tool station. And that clips into the other part that we've got there. It's almost like a three-parter. Or it actually clips, no, it clips into this, I think, is it on this other part? No. I think you possibly can clip them together. But that's the calendar opened, so not bad. Little parts that can actually go in the Falcon. So here we go. Finally we can actually get to this Falcon build. So here are the parts. The parts are laid out here. Here's all the parts in all their glory. I've kind of pre-sorted. It was a bit quick, but they're pretty decent. There's all the small parts. There is the Falcon over there, ready to start building. As you can see there, oh, I think I've got her hooked up. Yeah, she's just one of the legs caught. So we did the front mandibles. Are done. We're going to build, I think, this part under here, under the under this part, which is going to be good. So let's get the camera into where we need it. Let's get this round here. So, oh, so here we go. Let's get this hooked in. So hopefully nothing's really cheap. Oh, I was going to say, is that? So how does that look? Yeah, you can see that. You can see the lampshade there. I might actually extend this out a little bit, so this can actually come out here. So I may do that. It gives a little bit of a different angle. I'm actually thinking, I'm still thinking of getting a better angle for this camera. I like it there. So get rid of these controls. I think I was playing some ambient stuff. So I'm going to get that playing. Right, I can get this in here. There we go. Now we can adjust there. I'll get my pen. Fountain pen's never really far away from me. Anya's bobby pins. bobby pins are everywhere. I'm under attack by bobby pins. The crucial thing that's missing, and I've really just noticed my mistake, is the instruction manual, which would actually be quite a good thing to get. So, if I remember, so last week I had a little bit of a malfunction with this, so I still haven't really sorted it. So I maybe need to look at that after this stream. So, let's so let us, I mean the manual's okay as it is. Yeah, I'm away. Yeah, so we're building this. Yeah, there's the mandible parts. So let's get to where we need to be. So there we go. Bag number 10. Bag number 10 is where we are. Yeah, I don't know, I'll look at these. At this moment in time, these manuals are perfect in this orientation. So here we go, folks. Let's crack on. So welcome to my UCS build. I might get my can just there actually. So you can see here we're building this little part. Now I don't know if this is going to join together. I imagine it could. But yeah, let's go. Let's start. So again, hope everybody's doing well. Haven't really work's been, I don't say work's been a pain, but you know, it was a little bit tiring. I was basically working extra shifts. How can you put it? It's a little bit like I've been working, I'm going to say extra. I haven't really been working extra. It's just people had been off on holiday, and we've also got some like long-term sick. So a combination of really a lot of things at the moment, which unfortunately meant that I didn't get. So I usually get like 2 days off together. But what happened was I didn't get my 2 days together, which really it's not ideal, you know, and I think sort of looking forward, you know, I'm not going to do it in the future. I really shouldn't do it because it's a long time. It's a long time to be. I mean, that's almost like a month base. So if you take it back, it's like a month from, you know, the time I was last off for like two days together. Here we go. On page 291, 730. But yeah, it's not ideal. It's not really what it should be, but you know, I suppose like a lot of things, you know, I've only really got myself to blame because I'm kind of moaning about it, but I could actually just have said, look, nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it, and that would have been it. But yeah, I mean, I did it, and you know, that's it, as they say. Oh, excuse me. But I'm off now, and I can finally sort of relax almost. So that's going there. So there we go, building this little piece here, and then it looks as if we've got a big plate, which has got to be this one. And that's just sorting in there. So over the page we go. 292 is the destination page number. So here we go. 733 now. 292 we're on. So we've got another white portion. Right, we've got those brackets which are just there. So the Falcon's really starting to take shape now. So far this has been an absolutely fantastic build. Hi Kate. Right, Anya's, she's at college, so this is Wednesday. She's coming down today. So she'll be down later on. As you can probably see there, I've got the Mandalorian, the old Grogu. Yeah, she's coming down. Oh, I'm really sniffly at the moment. She's coming down later today. Yeah, she at this moment in time she's at college. So, but she'll be down tonight. So looks like we're just building the same kind of thing as before. This is probably going to be the other side, so we need those red, 2 of them. There we go. Well, I hope you're doing well, Kate. I'm still I'm still building the Lego set. Santa Visit. Are you still? Yes, right. That's what you were doing. Yeah, I didn't do any builds of late. Yeah, I just I don't know. I kind of got away from building Lego the last couple of days. I think. What did we build? I did this before I went for my blood pressure. And I don't think I've done anything since Friday, funnily enough. So as I say, blood pressure, the results that I got seem as if I've not really got that much to worry about as such. That being said, I mean, a doctor will look at it and, I mean, I'm no doctor myself, but I know the numbers are pretty decent. I think these are just overhanging. Yeah, they're just overhanging like this. So I think I'm going to be okay. You know, I don't think I've got anything really to worry about. But then again, you know, a doctor may look at it and go, you know, he may see something that he deems to be, you know, I don't know. But the actual unit itself, it was, I got blood pressure taken every 15 minutes during the day. It was, I'm not going to say it was horrendous, but it wasn't pleasant either. It was okay. I mean, you know, when the blood pressure thing goes up in your arm, it feels just very tight. So there we go. That's a little piece here, and that is going to fit in. How is that going to fit in actually? Well, we've got 2 squares, which I think should be in here. Maybe. There we go. So they're going in here. Yeah, that's creating that little ridge now here. So that's just going to sort in like that. So there we go, we've got this sort of thing happening here. Right, so we're doing a nice little bit of sub-assemble here. 2 sides by the looks of it. So this is a ×2 build. Ah, I'm on the big screen. Hi, Kate. Right, what have we got here? We've got 2. It looks like we've got 2 of these plates. They can go there. In fact, I need that plate actually. Speak of the devil, how many do I need? 6. Right, hold on, this is going to be a times 2, so I'd imagine that if I need 6, I think I just need 6. 6 of them. I think I need 4 of these. Two of these. Quite a lot of other stuff. I just get all the stuff I need. Probably better. 4 of these. Is that 4 of the beige? Need 4 of them, 2 of, I see them, 2 of these, and then the black, I think it's these wee ones, yeah, it's them. Oh, I can feel that heat starting to permeate through the flat. And then Technic pins, I think we need about 4 of these. I think, oh, we need 4 of, it's the kind of undersongy, it's these parts. I think that's all the parts we need. I also get this, so there we go, we've got this clear part here, which is quite interesting how we've got that there at the moment. So, right, here we go. It looks as if we've got half and half. And then we're just putting, yeah, you can see there's a little gap there, which is good. So again, 2 times build, so hey ho, we might as well just build it twice. So there we go. So we get that. So we turn it over. And then we get those little blocks which are just going up this little side piece here. Yeah, so I'm just glad to be off work. It's been, yeah, it's starting to get quite stressful at work, really. I mean, it's funny how my blood pressure, you know, it's like, oh, your blood pressure's kind of high. Yeah, well, it is Christmas in retail. Yeah, it's just the way it is. Right, what we got now, we've got this part here, we've got 4, so we've got these. Now these are sliding in, but they're not going in all the way. And these are clipping just where this red portion is. So they're going in like this. So I think these are obviously gonna, it's gonna be the classic push these in, and these are gonna engage somewhere. So I'm just gonna put these in to get the orientation correct. Nope. So my Enterprise arrived, Kate, in my shuttle pod. Do you know, it's maybe easier to just, do you know what, it's just going to be easier to do this, isn't it? I'm struggling about trying to get that fitting in there, and it just was not happening, so just take that one off, preempt that one. Yeah, so my shuttle pod came, and my Enterprise came about a day or 2 after. Now we've got this little part going in just here, which is basically just tying in this little part here, these 2 little bottom parts. And then we have got, So it looks as if, yeah, that's going there. And then we've got, they're just clipping in there. So yeah, I wasn't worried. Initially when people were getting cancellations, I was like, oh no, hopefully I'm not one of them. But I think they were getting told very early that they weren't getting it. I just picked the free option and delivery, which, yes, it saves me a bit of money, but when you think about it, the grand scheme of things, you know, you're better off just, you know, just getting stuff. So there we go. Get these two little parts here. And as you can see there, they've got the pin thing, but we're doing the sorting into these. So we've got this part here. Basically, these are just sitting in here. And there it is. Classic old, the old slot technique. A wee bit difficult to get, to be honest. There we go. That one went in pretty decent. There we go. So yeah, they're just sorting into the pins there, if you can see. Same the other side. Basically rinse and repeat. Maybe get this one angled a bit better here. There we go. That should be. It's kind of awkward. It's not really awkward. I'm just trying to kind of. I think that goes up. There it is. That's it. And that just sorts in. There we go. There we go. That's it. So that's the little. It's almost like a little ship itself. So that's us built that section. So over the page 743294 page number. What we got here? 4 black Technic pins. Do you know what? I've really been looking forward to building this Falcon. It's really starting to take shape now, and I think it's getting to the exciting part where, you know, you're finally starting to see it, you know, become the Millennium Falcon. Right, what one are we getting? That's going in there. So these are just sorting in. I don't think, yeah, maybe there is an orange. Yeah, there's a. I think they're going into these grey bit parts, the grey circular part. It's got a Technic pin location, especially with the cross member Technic pin. So we're going to turn that over. So we're putting some form of greeblies, the old greebly. So let's get that all. So I think we need some one tile piece. It's not actually that many tile pieces there, to be honest. Right, we need this old sawtooth. We need that. We need that. We need that. 2 tiles, which I imagine there and there. And then we get 2 cones. There we go. There we go. That's us, I think. So get this going on right here. Get this part here. 2 tiles. And we've got these little parts here, and then the old kind of astromech dome type of thing just there. Over the page. So this is actually going to be fitting to the shuttle, so I'm going to have to get some of this moved. It looks as if... Right, so this is going in with this. Yeah, I can see that these location pins are going in, you know, there and there. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these. In fact, that's the other parts of the. Maybe just put them there. Maybe just going to set these on here. Got to be careful. I don't really want to knock any of this down, so it's a little bit. In fact, do you want me to put these boxes like this? There's going to be a little bit of stacking here, folks. When you work with such a big model, don't want to do is knock these boxes down, so they're just going to go like that. There we go. So we're going to grab the Falcon. So here she is. I'm going to bring this up a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Right, so we're going in here. So you can see here there's Technic pins on this part. Hopefully you can see it. I'll wait till this catches up actually to see if I've got the right orientation. Yeah, you can just about see. So this is going in with that, with this. And I can see right away that's going to go in just nicely there. Now again, Technic pins can be fiddly. It's almost like one part goes in, the other part maybe just sits out a little bit. So I'm going to go back in again. Just want to get the. I know where it's going. It's just engaging the pin into the. Oh, there we go. That's what in. Right, let's try and. There's one side that's maybe not wanting to play ball. There we go. Well, that was quite a resounding fit. So there we go, that's in. Can we see what it's like? Is that even remotely possible? And I'm attempting real juju juice. So there's the porgs. I've got them on that. There's a little access hatch, you can hide stuff. So I'm just going to turn this. I just want to see what it looks like. So there we go. Oh yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good. See it there? I don't know if my arm's in the way. That's that fitted. Oof. Right, get the pogs back in. Right, so let's get these. Let's get my tubs down. Possibly really don't need the Falcon as far over. Right, let's see where we are. That was 295. $296. So here we go. We are off and running. So again, it looks like we're going to be maybe building the other side because I see we've got some. I think this is going to be the workable. It's not the. I keep saying the landing bay. It's in my head. It's not landing bay. It's the. What is it called? The platform. The entrance. It's the entrance. It's not called the entrance. I'm trying to think. For the life of me, I cannot think what it is. Ramp. Once I fail with me. Access. It's not. I don't think it's called the access ramp, but it is. Nah, do you know what? If it comes to me, it comes to me. Access ramp. I'm just looking at these just to see what I've got. I think we need. It's like it's like an. I'm trying to think what they're called. They're tile pieces, but they're actually inverted tile pieces. Are actually quite good for covering at the bottom of a ship. Right, where are they? Maybe no, they're not in. Nah, that's not the ones I'm looking for. Those are not the droids you're looking for. Where the hell are they actually? They've got to be in here, surely. Bum, 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 bum. Right, Am I just not? Do you know they're gonna be stupid, innit? It's gonna be. Right, I'm looking. They're definitely. Why can I not see these? If I put them somewhere. What have I done there? Right, wait a minute here. Why am I not seeing these? Right, well, let's put this. This goes with that. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. Why am I not seeing this? Do you know, it's like a part that you would kind of see, but right, definitely not in there. They've got to be in this part. They've got to be. Oh, there it is. There, look. There it is. There, look. Gee whiz. See what I mean? There we go. So yeah, you could actually, if you like the bottom of the ship, you could actually get these and tile it off, which is something I've always really thought about doing. It does add a bit of thickness to it though, but yeah, it'd be something that would. It's something that appeals to me, just to get that nice, smooth finish. Right, so we are got Technic pins here. What have we got? We've got a black. Got one black, so obviously these are going to join together. And then we've got grey. Oh, itchy leg. So these are fitting up here. Okay, make sure we get good adhesion. Right, we're flipping it over, and then we've got a tile piece which is in here. I just want to watch this clear part here. I don't want to really damage it. Just going in there. So that's what we've got. Right, we're building up the sub-assembly for the actual to lower the platform access ramp. I think it's the access ramp. I think that's not a bad terminology. Right, here we go. Now, do we get all the parts we need? Oh, we need that silver part anyway. So we need 3 of them. Is this a ×2? No. So obviously, orientation-wise, it's going to be one way, if you know what I mean. Right, let's get the parts that we need. Right, we need one of them. Feels like we need another one of them, but yeah, you can see there. That's oh no, that's not. We need a smaller one than that. It's that size. Yeah, it's that one. Right, 2 of these little these parts here. There it is. 2 of them. 3 of these little cap bits, which are kind of tricky to get. 2 of the grey. 2 of these? Yeah, 2. I'll just check the size. Yeah, it is them. Okay, and 3 of these. Right, so that's all the parts we need for this one. Doohickey. Hickey a do. Right, so the orientation. So we've got the part there. We've got this going on. And then we've got one of these little caps going on there. And then it looks as if we've got this one, which I think is just going in here. And then the black one's going in this side. So there we go. Get this part here we've got, so we're putting more caps on just to hold them in. And I've got them basically just flush. So these are, they're not awkward, but they're kind of moving. So I just want to get them realigned here. Then we've got another one of these going on. There we go. And then we've got these silver collars going on. So obviously these are going to have to be positioned probably to the back, I'd imagine. And then we've got this one going on here, facing roughly the same way. Right, I wonder if... yep. So I was going to say there's a little bit of a gap there, but this is going to go on here, so this is going to fit in, which is good because it's going to just flush that up. And that's going to fit in there. In fact, I can maybe get this. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, it goes like that. And this here is now going to attach in like this. So you can see what's going to happen here. We've got this kind of thing going on here. So over the page, I can only imagine that we're not going to be doing the same. I wonder if... Definitely that is not a 2 build. No, it doesn't say 2. Right, okay. So we're now building... I wonder who's on Twitch. Sometimes you get... I quite like watching Twitch. There's a guy I like, because he's Scottish. He's actually staying in England now. A guy called 104th Maverick. So he does like DCS and that, and flight sims and that. So he's quite good, quite like him. So I was just checking, but he's not on. Right. Oh, do you know what I've not got? My wee light here. That's better. Oh, crampy hands. Oh. It's inverted ones I need. I don't know if there's any inverted in there, is there? No, I don't think there is. Where were they? There they are. Oh, yeah, the weather's been bad in Scotland. I think we've got Storm Bram, I believe it's called. I think it's called Storm Bram. Really windy last night. It was so windy, in fact. I wouldn't say I was scared, but you know, it was that strong. I thought, you know, almost felt like the windows were gonna almost like cave in. You know, it was that strong. And funnily enough, there was a game of football on at Somerset Park, which is my local team, United. They were playing against Peterhead, and I really do not understand how the game was even on because it was blowing an absolute gale. Oh, crampy hands. That's because I've just basically finished my work, so I tend to get crampy hands. Right, here we go. I think we need that one we had before. There it is. I think it's this one. We need. Right, so got a couple of components I'm looking for. I think this one's in here. Maybe not. Maybe in here. Is that it? Oh, that's it there. It's this little part we need. And then we've got, I think that's just a normal black collar. It's not a silver. No, it's that. We need two of them, I think. And then we get two of these little bad boys. Oh, be behind my video. I think that's it. So this is going through. Like that. Then we basically get collar going on and a cap. And basically it's the same this side. And then we've got that is going on like so. And then I believe that's just going to be the same. So get that kind of thing. And then, so that is basically, it's this way, as you can see here. And this is just going in like that. So it's going like this. Right, over the page 297, we're on to page 298. Right, here we go. I've seen that white angle piece. Get two of them. And then we've got some Technic pins happening. What we got? Two black, two blue. I think they're just normal blue. Right, so on this we've got, it looks like blue's going in here at the bottom. So I think they're going to be fitted. Yeah, there are different ways. I just noticed. I was looking at this one. I says, but you can't build that the same. It's here. So, so that's going in there. It's going in that hole. Right. So this is attaching to this. So we've got it like so. Right, so I think that's fitting like this. Oh, sugar. Don't take the whole thing off. So it's going like this, I believe. So these boys are attaching down here. So we've got this sort of thing. This is going to then attach to this, so right, how is this? So okay, I'm actually, hold on a minute, how, right, I've got it. Right, so that's this way. And then this looks as if it's just fitting in here. But this is going up like that. So that's just attaching in by the looks of it. It's going in like that. So it's kind of this mechanism, it's holding it a certain way. So we're actually now going to build the other side of this arm section. So we're going to have to grab the components. I kind of thought we were going to build this again. Right, we need that black, which is, I think it's slightly smaller. Yeah, it's this one here. We need. Right, let's get all the components we need. I think we need 3 of these from memory. 3 of them, and there we go. We need 2 of those. Yeah, the wind was horrendous. Hey, Mac builds bricks. Good morning from the US. Good morning, my good friend. How are we? So we're currently building the UCS Millennium Falcon. As you can probably see there, I've got a Grogu shirt on. Right, we need these. I think we need 3 of these. So we're building up. This is the. Oh, do you know what? I should really get the name of this. It's the entrance ramp to the other side of the just below the cargo hold or the cargo docking areas. Yeah, I'm good. Glad to see you're doing well, buddy. Yeah, I'm feeling good. 2 days off work, so I think that's all the parts I need actually. Oh no, I need those little claws. Yeah, just good to be off. The weather here in Scotland is we're getting a storm from the Atlantic. We're getting absolutely, but although at the moment it looks reasonably calm. It's been very high winds. Right, so if I remember, we're building, that's going in there. That then's going like so. Then we get that going up like that. And then we've got, so we've got black going in like that. Grey going in this side. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because we're putting these other ones. And they're holding in there. It's fully functional. It is so. It's a good. It's been a great build. You know, it's just been really enjoyable, and seeing it coming together. I mean, it's now looking a bit more Falcony than it was before. I think when you start building Lego, you kind of look at it and you're like, you know, is this really going to turn into the Falcon? Because it just looks like a, you know, it doesn't look like much. But then it all starts to kind of come good. And then that should be going like so. So there we go, there's the other little mechanism we've got. So that is going to attach here. Then I do believe that this part here is going to go in there. Whoop, sorry. Like that. So there's what we've got. We've got a kind of functional part. As you can see here, it's kind of got its own movements. So that's that part built. So we're over the page. That's page 298 onto 299. So again, step 759. We're now looks as if we're going to be building. Oh no, I know what this is. This is the. Yeah, we're going to be building similar to what we built before. A little kind of bulkheady type thing. So, whoa, nearly lost that there. Forgot that was a bigger tub. I was almost thinking it was a smaller tub. Right, get them and the black, which is the grey. Sorry. Yeah, I remember you said that you built this. You moved and it basically you had to rebuild it. I think you rebuilt. Oh, excuse me. You rebuilt it anyway because it was your first big build. Yeah, big builds are quite. You know, there's quite a lot to it. As I say, I've been building Lego for a long time now. You know, and it's you get to a point where you're almost like in the Matrix. You see the code, but it's funny actually when you start building something. You know, there's actually a point where you almost feel. Yeah, that's right. You said you built it 3 times, taking care of the kitty stuff. But I have you around in my pocket. Ah, that's cool, man. Cheers. Hello. Yeah, but it's funny. You sometimes it's almost like, am I going to be able to build this? You know, am I going to get to a point? And when you do it on stream, I think it's in a kind of weird way. It almost I'd say it puts pressure on you because it does a little bit. You know, it kind of ups the factor a little bit. You know what I mean? Say hi to the kitties. Right, that's going on there. Right, so we're building up these little parts. Let's get them in. So we need another 2 of these. What else have we got? Oh, do you know what? That part doesn't go there. It actually goes on top. That's where it goes. It goes there. Right, these clips. There's the clips there. Eyeballed that right away. The old eyeballies. Right. So these are going up here. And these are going just there. And then I believe that's going in the middle there. Yeah. There we go. Right. 299. Page 300. I feel as if that's like a milestone. Right, so what we got? So we're building up some little. I think those parts are in. Where have I seen them? I think they're in here. So we got one part going here. Then we get the little nice grey parts. I think they're in there. Oh, I can't grab it. I'm grabbing everything else. It keeps moving. There we go. Got it. We got him. Oh my goodness, that just failed. There we go. Right, little tiles which should be in here. There we go. And they're just fitting in. Nothing going in that middle because we don't really need anything in there. There we go. So we're on that step. Step 767. So we're going to be applying some greeblies. There's a little tile piece. Get this interesting part here. So that's just going up there. And then we've got a little, is it a snot piece? Is it a snot element? Jumper plate, snot element? Oh, I can't remember. I've seen that somewhere. It feels as if I've seen it in this bit. Right, up there it is. There she is. That's going there, and then we get these 2 parts just going there. Some nice little greeblies getting attached. Oh, keep this. So there we go, I've done that. Now we're flipping it over, and we're putting these Technic pieces in. It's the longer ones. There, I see them. There's the other one. Come on, come out. Come out, wherever you are. There we go. Right, what else have we got? So that is going to attach. Yeah, so clips there obviously, clips here. So that's just simply going in like so. So we've got quite a lot of moving parts on this piece, as you can see. Now I do believe, okay, so we're now doing pretty much the same as what we did before. So I think we just need all of these parts. So that's a tub out of the way. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to assemble all the pieces I need, because that way it's just easier. Do you know what? I should really do it in order, shouldn't I? So let's get these parts. There we go. How many is 2? Ah, we need... Is that... Oh, that's a 1x, is it? Ah. So maybe we don't need... What I'm going to do is I'm going to take back... I'm going to put some of these in this tub. Because I think we're going to need the same... I think it's maybe just a different orientation. So I'm going to put the parts... I'm going to make them up. But I'm going to basically, if you know what I mean, I'm going to... Because I think I'm preempting that... I'm preempting that basically we're going to need... In fact, you know, I'll just keep them... Just keep the parts there. What else do we need? We need 2 of these. 2 of these. And I think that is it. Right, let's go. Let's build it. Let's build it. So I think it's the same before. That should give us a little overhang. Yep. And then we're turning that over. This is just dissecting those 3 like so. And we've got those little plugs, or these little 1x2s going right in there. Then we've got this, so we've only got one part getting, so that's going to go in like so. And that's going this side. But we've got another one up here. Okay. And then I believe we're tying those in there and there. That is going in there. Right. And that's going to conclude this little part. And this is going to attach. Basically, it's going in. So yeah. So basically, this part here is going to go into the rear. It's going to go into this one in here, and this one is going to attach in here. So let's get this one in. These are not the easiest things to attach, because this is all like floating mechanics here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold this like that, and maybe even just start this off a little bit to get, just to locate it. Location. Oh, there we go. Right, that's in. And then this one is going in there. Come on. You know you want to. Come on. They're kind of awkward because you hold it. That's it. There we go. So that's what we've got there. So imagine, I'm trusting the mechanics here. I imagine it's all going to work. So again, we're over the page, and lo and behold, we're building the other side. Because there's no 2 pins that go in like this, because it's a certain location, you're kind of building that part. So I was kind of correct with like all these parts that I had. So yeah, we're just going to be doing the same. So two of them, two of them. We need. No, we don't need that actually. What am I missing? I think I need these wee black things. Yep, two of them. Where's the other one? Wait, there it is. There it is. I think that's it. Is it? Right, we'll build it because we know. So again, build that there. There we go. Got some kind of hair there. It's a white hair. Must be my beard hair. Again, that goes in there. We might as well just put this little piece in here because we know it goes there. Oh, missed the little, these little 1x2s. That just got, oh, that's a grey one actually. Note to self, did I put, yeah, they're great. Oh my god, I actually cannot. Brick tool. Right, it's that colour I need. There we go. Got it. We got him. We got him. So, basically we're building this one. So this one's going here. I might just put that out a wee bit proud because they were difficult to get into the location. And again, these are going in here. And then that is going there. Up a job way. I believe that does that. There we go. Just checking everything looks the way it is. So this part here is just basically on the other side. So case of rinse and repeat. Yeah, that's it. That's in. And then this one is going to go in. The other side I think was a little bit easier. Yeah, that's. So there we go. We've built up this. I mean, I think this is going to function. I hope it's going to function. So I do believe we're going to be getting the Falcon. Yeah. So again, we're putting it in the same way we did with that other one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of this stuff down here. We have lost one tray. I'm going to put that down there just now. Probably actually put that in there. I don't want to really damage that. Put those in there. In fact, that one there, that's a bigger one. That can go down there. That can sit up there. That's going to go here. So here's the Falcon. Let's get the Falcon in. Let's see what this looks like on the old camera. So we are going in the other side of the Falcon here. So we've already done this little piece in this bit. Oh, I'm going to watch the landing gear. So we are fitting this in basically as you look at the Falcon there. Oh, watch the landing gear. It's going in here. In fact, yeah, I did put it in the right part. So we're going, this white contraption is fitting up here, so yeah, just get my location right. So I can see, yeah, we're going in there. Again, these pins in the back, I'm going to try and locate, oh, they went in like a glove. So there we go, and that is it fitted now. Oh baby, that is smooth as butter. Oh, that's nice. So yeah, that's nice. Look at the action on that door. That is smooth as butter. There we go, and there's the loading ramp. You probably could tile this off. There's a lot of modifications that I may do to this Falcon over time. Not at this moment in time, I'm going to build it stock, but you probably could tile this all up, this little piece. There's a lot of, as Han Solo said, I've made a few modifications myself. So you probably could do a lot of mods in this. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Right, that's... I don't know, that Falcon was making a little bit of noise there. I'm trying to locate the front landing gear there. So there we go, that's step 772. 304. So we're over the page. Oh, so now we're building quite an interesting step now. Oh, I think I'm going to rebalance my phone here. Hopefully I don't switch this off. There we go, in the middle. So it looks as if we're building the turret, and this is where this part's coming in. This part here. So we're building the turret, which I believe is going to be the underneath part, which means I think we're going to have to turn this over. So we'll get to that hurdle when we get to it. Right, so the archway. You know, as I've said this before, but it's funny when you've got a build like this, you don't want to finish it. You know, there's a certain part, a certain element where you don't want to finish it. You want it to last forever. But then, you know, like any Lego build, you know, you want to finish it as well. So it's a very sort of, it's a weird balance. You know, you don't want to finish it, but you do want to finish it, but you don't want to finish it, but you do want to finish it. It's one of those. Oh, wee hand cramps. There we go, step 775. Oh, get a lot of hand cramps when I finish my work. I had a little snooze this morning, so I finished my work. So my time, it is now 11 minutes past 11. So I finished my work this morning at 7 AM. So a couple hours ago. Because I'm starting to stream at 10, I never really got that much of sleep. I got maybe like 30, 40 minutes. Maybe, I was going to say an hour, but maybe about 50 minutes, roughly. Which is probably enough for me. But got a little snooze, a little siesta, as I say. Which was, as I say, it was just enough for me. I don't need a lot of sleep. I was actually thinking of delaying the stream, but then it means that if I get this done, it frees up the rest of my day and I can do a lot more things. Right, so we've got a dark side and a light side. So let's build this one. So basically it's just two 1x2s jammed together. In fact, do you know what we'll do? Oh god, I'm trying to get this. There we go. Do this one as well. Might as well. It's easy enough. There we go. Right, so we've got basically these two little parts going here. And then, according to this, the dark element is going this side. The lighter element's going this side. There we go. Right, over the page. 304 to 305. Oh yeah, hand cramps are real, man. There's not really much I can do. I've just got to really kind of exercise it a little bit. So we're building. So we've got a little piece going there. Then we've got a bigger, darker element going there. Then we've got that. Got one in the end. I've got another darker piece which I see just there. There we go. Right, we're building up. Yeah, we need those parts, but we need... Right, we need that, we need that. Right, we need these little... Are they two... No. Oh, they're right there. Oh, I can't... For the life of me, I could not see that. So these are going here and here. That one, we're getting this, we're getting that. Got a little... I think that's just one of those, is it? Yeah. Right, now get these longer ones going, like there, and there. And we've got another, there we go. That's what we've got there. Now we've got a little brick and a little square. Right, we've now got arches going on, so we've got a grey and a dark, so... You back, buddy? The kitty's fed. Here we go. So we've got the dark side, I'll say the dark side. We've got the darker grey going down this part. So that is ready now to fit up here. And that just goes on like so. There we go. Oh, nice solid build. There we go. So that's what we've got. Right, over the page, 306. Right, so I've got these little grey parts. So one's getting a different... So one's only getting one, which is this side. I'm going to put that side on first. Make sure they're square. Square that up. It's going in there. And then we're getting it. But this side here is getting two for some reason. It's a little bit of a difference. So again, I'm going to square that up. Put it on the table. Get it nice and square. There we go. Right, 780. Right, so I've been putting a lot of my parts out and building, then I've just been really building as step as I go and just taking the parts that I need. It's really 6.5 dozen, but sometimes easier to have all the parts, that way you don't really miss anything. But so there we go, we built this little piece here, and that is going in here, so I'd imagine that's going to slot in there. So there we go. Right, we're now up here, so we're kind of doing the same on the other side, and it's actually mirror. So that is going in, I'd imagine, just the same side. There we go. So opposite sides. Right, we've got a different build this side. So right, we've got one of these tan elements going on like here. And then we've got this darker part wrapping around like there. And that is fitting on. Yeah, that's going on like that. There we go. So, don't know, a little bit of a different kind of build there. And then this side is just a simple, it's just get this part going in like that, basically. Pretty simple that side. So over the page. Right, again, set that up there because we don't really need that part just now. So again, we've got some the old wine, the old Burgundy, the old Ron Burgundy. So again, the object of this build is we build this, we're now up to twice a week. It was only once a week. And we usually build for about an hour and a half. I think we're going to get this bag finished by the looks of it. Which has been the kind of way it's been the last couple of bags. The first couple of bags in this Falcon were actually really quite big. There we go. Right, we're putting a little bit of the... There we go. We've actually got two. There we go. Da da da. Lovely jubbly. Right, now, so we're building this part and we're going to be putting this part's going on the top of it. So again, we've got another archway. But I hope everybody's doing well today. As I say, it's a good day, and yeah, I've got a couple of things to do. I need to pop into town, so whether I maybe go for a cheeky little ale, as you do. So I don't know whether you maybe know what an ale. Yeah, you probably know what it's like a beer basically. There's all different kinds of ales you get. It's not just a, dare I say, it's not just a simple, but you get a thing called like a, the pub that I usually go to, they usually do different ales each month. So you get some nice flavours. You get like Christmassy ones as well, citrusy, and like you got a gingerbready type affair. There's some really nice stuff. Maybe not everybody's cup of tea, but you get some real crackers. So here we go. That's us built this little part here, and this is going. Oh right, I was thinking it's going like this. I says that's not going to go in here, but it goes in there. Gotcha. There we go. So it's going in like that. Now, yeah, that I was going to say, is that meant to be offset? Yep, you can see there it's offset. But yeah, I might go in and get a little cheeky ale. There we go. Right, over the page, 308. But I've not seen Dave. Dave's not been in. Right, so put that up there. I'm now building. Oh. Right, what we got here is a little grey brick. There we go. Little clip. So now we're getting to a stage now where we are able to see the components better. So we're kind of getting to that stage where, you know, yeah, it's coming along. I think at the beginning it was quite like there's a lot of technical structures and stuff. I think now it's when you're building more like Lego bricks and you can actually see it starting to develop. It's good. But But yeah, we're doing well. Right, what is that? Is that just a grey brick I'm looking for? I thought it was a different colour for a second. There we go. Now we've got these, got a tan going there, we've got one of these, quite a weird, it's like a terracotta colour. Right, we've got another clip, should be in there, facing out. Then we've got a little, in fact we've got two of these. And another one. It's funny when you build a Lego and you get a lot of these like little pieces, like the little 1x bricks, just a single stud, and you're putting it on and you look at the Falcon and the size of it, and you think that all the little components that make up some of the parts is really interesting. Quite complex. So we built this little part here. We're now going to be putting that on. We're putting this, what we're building, on top. So we've got this. We have got these two. And we've got the grey this side. Now, yeah, get the location right. It's going like that. There and there. Then that is just sitting on top like this. So now we've got a red brick, which is there. Oh, no, we've not got a red brick, we've actually got one of these serrated parts. So again, there's a serration that goes long ways and then there's a serration that goes up and down. So we need this one to be facing out. Like so. Now we've got that one there. Oh, I've just knocked that off, which is handy. Get that back on. Right, this is now going to attach in, oh cramps, just going in there like that. Right, over the page. Yeah. So we're actually building a TIE fighter by the looks of it. Right, a lot of sub-assemblies. Right, let's go. What we got? We've got a grey. We've got is that a darker element of that? Oh, it's right. It's not. It's right. I know. It's oh, where is it? Am I just not? No. Why am I not seeing this? Oh, there it is. It's funny when you don't see a brick straight away. You're like, it really, you get to a point where you're going, where is that? That's got to exist. Right, we've got this part. So that's going on here. It's going on like that on the side. Yeah, hand cramps are bad. It's not really a lot I can do. I mean, I could take a little break, but I'm near the end of this part, so not long to go. I've always had hand cramps. It's just something that I get, especially after work. It's even worse when you're on your bike cycling and you're trying to grab the handlebars and you can't. It's so bad. It's not a good thing. Right, there we go. That's the little part we've got there. So again, this is going to button in just here. So there we go. Then we've got another little part down here. So again, serrations are going up this way. And we've got let's see, part going on the top there. So that is going in like there. Yeah, it's, do you know, you don't see, like, so the thing with my channel, and this is one of the things that I've always sort of advocated with my channel, is that I like to build everything. So you see the Falcon from the very first brick getting the packs opened, basically saying, like, so here it is, sorry, I've just done that. Let me take that. What I was going to say is, so here's the first brick. So it's like, welcome to the stream, and then it's like, here's the first brick, and this one's going to go in to this one and do it. And you can go back in that whole video series and actually see the first brick going in. And I think that's what's good about it. That's what I like. Right, so this is the little, it's almost like a TIE fighter cockpit. Now that is going to clip in, so that's going, so here's the studs here. That is clipping in, this little clip part here is going in right in there. So there you go, it's the old, pretty cool. Don't know why I'm pointing up towards the light. And then this little part here just stops it from going through. Right, and then we're basically, funny, there's a little part goes, see, that part is going to join it, so let's get that in prep. So we've got this part here, and it looks as if this is just going to go, oh, maybe I'm putting that the wrong way. I need to get this orientation correct. So that's right. Yeah, we're turning it round. That's better. That is maybe not hit. Whoa. Has one made a mistake? I think I have actually. Do you know what? I think this part. Right, wait. Right, wait till we see. What have I? Do you know what? I think I built this part wrong. What have I done here? It's here. Look. Do you know what? Yep, that goes at that. That bit wasn't up there. So that's it. And then if you look at it, this little part goes in there, and that kind of marries those two together. There we go. Pretty cool little piece. I imagine there's something going to go this side here. Set that down there because we're over the page. So we're on to page 310 and step 801. So here we go. Yeah, we're getting some reinforcing blocks here, which is good. So this part here, we're just getting two together. Right, that's on this side, so I'm going to button this up. There we go. Let's get that in. Oh, yeah, that's nice. So that's buttoned that up. This side, a little bit of a different kind of build process. So we're getting a little part there, and it looks as if that's a, what colour is that? Is that a, get these big tubs out of the way. What part is that? Is that a grey? It's a grey piece. Let's get in there. There we go. And that is going to go facing that way. Cool. Oh, that's quite satisfying. And that really just puts the two parts together. Right, so we're up here now. Oh, look, I've got cramp now. Yep, I suffer from cramp as well. You get the full Monty with me. Have I done that the right way? I have, haven't I? Yeah, it's the right way. Right, we've got a big block. The old Ken block. Old Ken block. There was a name. Sad what happened to Ken Block. Nice guy. Must be a couple of years now that's happened. So there we go. And then we're turning it over. So again, you see the little snot brick here. Again, it's pretty much just the same. That's going in the middle. And then I think we're going to have, we'll actually get this piece going that side. And then again, we've got this and that. Maybe just pop them in there, get rid of another tub. Sorry for the noise there. There we go. And that really just binds that all together, so nice. Right, over the page. So here we go. We're building a little sub-assembly. Can get rid of that. Get rid of tubs here, left, right and centre. Right, is that's going in the middle, yeah. And then we've got some big pieces here. So we've basically got this. We've got that, and then we've got the darker. Down the bottom. So this is a 2 times build. Oh yeah, the cramp is real. Right, so these are basically just, so you can see there we're following the grey, obviously, the light and the dark. So these are just bolting on. And again, orientation's down there. There we go. Make sure that's nicely sandwiched. There we go. Such a really nice part. You know, it's nice to see how they built this up. Right, so we're now building. There's a 1-on-1 representation of that. So we've got 4 parts. So we've got these. We've got these. What else have we got? Black. Again, we've got another 4 of them. So we've got these. 12 of these. Probably just going to get all of these, I'd imagine. Maybe we've got some extras. Just try and stretch my legs out. Quite a lot of pins here. 6 of these. There we go. I think that's it. Right, so. Wow. Right, this is a 2 times build, so yeah. So here we go. Oh, we've got the black. What do we need of these? 8. Oh, come on. I can't. Oh, not picked the wrong one. There we go. I think that's everything we need. So times 2. So we might as well just build this one while we build that. Go step at a time. Right, so this one is going through there. And then we've got, by the looks of it, another one that, oh yeah, that's going through. It's going through this way. So we've got that. Hand cramp. Oh yes. Yeah, there's not a lot I can do. Do you know, I've actually just realised, I usually send my partner the link for the stream, so I probably really should send it. I've usually done it a long time ago. Right, there we go, that's it done. Centre it. There we go. Right, so right, yeah, it's that way. Right, we've got this yellow part, and that's walking in like so. Okay, that's a nice wee part. So that's like that. Right, so What we got going on here? What is going on here? So, oh, I see where it's going. So it's going down the bottom here. It's going like that. And then it looks as if, oh, do you know what I forgot? Yeah, I forgot to put the two little parts in here. So that's going there, and then that's probably going to be quite difficult to get that in. So maybe I have to bring that out a little bit to get that in. There we go. Right, that's that. Oh yeah, cramping my leg. I'm cramping up, guys. Tonic water, I think, is it tonic water is meant to be quite good for cramp. Yeah, I just suffer. My first day off, I'm usually pretty bad with cramp. So these are just these push rods again. So we're just going to put them in. I think they go every... Yeah, we're missing one. There we go. It's always my left hand that cramps up when it comes to building. Do you know it's my left hand that's cramping up as well. Yeah, it's just it's there's not really much you can do. It's just a little bit of fatigue. Obviously, I've worked my shift this morning, and I do get it a lot after a shift, and it's horrible. There's not really a lot you can do. Right, so we are putting these in. So they're going in here. Again, it's quite a good little build. It's just basically there's the stanchion there that's got the 3 pins. You can look, you can see that finger there. That's where it's cramping. Then my leg's going. It's bad. So there we go. Get that. So obviously that's going to fit into the central core of the Falcon by the looks of it. Oh, let me try and get this leg straightened just a bit more. There we go, that's a little bit better. Right, so what we got? So we are... Right, what we got here? We've got that... Oh, see it, it's there. Oh, yep, that's going on the top. There's a little part we need there. Yeah, it's just the old left hand. Oh, if I sit, oh, that's a little bit better. Right, we've got. Right. So I see what they've done. Right. I was getting worried there. I thought they've got this going on separate, so I've got that happening. So basically, you can build it. They've got you build it, but this then put it on. There you go. Right. It's an absolute doozy. I really probably should walk about, but I feel I'm getting towards the end of the stream, so yeah, oh, it's really bad, isn't it? If Anya was here, she'd be going, oh, you need to go and walk about. Yeah, I need to walk about, but yeah, it's horrendous. It's a horrible thing. Some people just get it. I've got I wouldn't say I've got fairly, I wouldn't say big muscles. It's not like I'm bragging here, but I've got, like, I cycle quite a lot, although I don't cycle as much. Oh, sorry, that was my tongue. I don't cycle as much as what I should, right? Let's just clear that up before we go any further. I should really be cycling a lot more, but I've got bigger muscles, so that's my excuse for cramp. There we go. So we're up to here. 8:11. Put these little side pieces on here. And then we've got these little parts. And then we've got little, oh, these are fiddly. No, not fiddly, but you know what I mean. Very small. There we go. Once you get them in, they're pretty good. Oh, there's a, I think I took the wrong part out there. There we go. And these are fitting in just facing this way. So there we go. Done that little part. So up here we've got the grill elements. Done that. Step 813. So we are utilising this part. So we've got this. We have got an element going there. We have, so that's that for getting fitted. Then that is going to go right there. It's almost like a little ship itself. Over the page. Whoa, right, got some. It's all doohickey time. So got a little gun here, and then we're going into like a pair of binoculars. It's going on this side, and then we've got so got a part here. That's gripping on there. Then we've got the little piece here that's going in there. And then that is fitting just like here. So I think it's going up, what, sugar. It's going a bit at an angle. Yeah, it's kind of going in like that. Right, so we're building this the opposite way. It's going like there. Clipping that in there. And then that, so maybe going to angle this a little bit better. There we go. So we'll get that there. Right, now we have got black. That's going through like so, half and half. And we've got these little parts. There we go. Now what have we got here? This is okay. We've got that part and this part. So we've got a part going this side. Let's go like that. That's then going in like here. And then we've got all this, so we've got a clip. We've got this part here. It's going up like that. Now we get these going. Now get that. Technic pins. Technic pins. And then we get. So we've got 4 of these. Let's get them out. No, it's not that one. I think that's a spare part, I believe. we built that little piece. Right, over the page, 313. I think this is going to be the turbo. Is it turbo cannons? Turbo lasers? That's a little drink. Cheers, everybody. Yeah. Right. So we've got this little part here. I see what they're doing. That's quite smart. So we are making another one here. So that's going in there. That is then going to attach here, and it's going to create a little hinge. Oh, that's pretty cool actually. So now we're going to be building the turbo. Is it turbo laser? I think it's turbo lasers. Is it? I can't remember if it's turbo cannons. So we're actually fitting quite nice little elements getting put in here. So these are going in like this. Come on, give me. And we're also putting these collars on, so let's get 4 of them out. So these are going over like this. So I think what's happening is, putting these on, these are going to slide back down a little bit. So these are going in. Cheers, drinking coffee. You got coffee? Do you know what? I should have made a coffee this morning. I usually have a coffee when I get up. So these are going in like so. And then basically we're putting these little collar elements we've just put in. They're all going to go down here. So there's your turbo lasers. I think it's turbo lasers. I think that's the proper definition. Daft? If I maybe put that, nah, it's gone that way, innit? Yeah, it's like that. So there's the quite a good little piece. So these are just going to attach in here. So there we go. And then what we're doing, we're turning it over. 2 Technic pins in here. Then we're turning this over, and you can probably see where this is going. It's going in the middle there. And there we go. There is the probably don't make that kind of noise, but I'm tempted to do a turbo laser type sound. So I believe that is going to be it. Right. I think I'm going to have to turn this over. Now, I'm just going to turn the page just to see, yeah, page 11. So we're doing, you can probably see there, we're doing the top hull elements of the crew access platform. And that's going to conclude this part. So let's get this. Now, I'm maybe going to have to turn this over. So that's what we built. That's the bottom turret, quad cannon laser thing. So I'm going to get that here because I am going to have to. Let's get the porgs. These little jobbies. These always fall out. So I wonder if I should get the camera maybe over here now. If you have that Efferman stand, I would seriously start thinking about putting the Falcon on. Do you know what? I don't have it at the moment. It's on order. So the one I'm getting is it's the same idea, but it's an acrylic stand. So, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over. Oh, something's... Hold on. I don't know what I've done. Oh, sorry, it's Hans' computer. Right. Abort. Yeah, as I say, I've got that one, and it's on order. It's just that sort of little computer stand that's went. Ah, that fits in there. Okay, easy. Oh no. Right. Sorry, I'm breaking the computer. Yeah, it possibly could be a lot easier with that, but as I say, I have got it. It is ordered. It's kind of on its way because it's Christmas. I just missed the deadline for it. So the deadline was, they had like a Black Friday type thing, which was good, but I just missed it basically. I'm trying to think where this little bit goes. Oh, sugar, sorry. Do you know, it's not a Lego build if you don't slightly decide. See where that's going. It's going in there. It just joins that together. There we go. Right, so the plan is here. This is what I'm thinking. I've got a lot of little parts. I've actually got all my advent calendar stuff at the back. So what I'm going to attempt to do here is I'm going to attempt to move a... This could go... I'm not going to say this could go wrong, but what I'm going to do is... So I'm going to turn her over. She's actually quite solid, you know, for the size of her. She's pretty solid for a build. So what we're going to do is this is going to go in here. Now I immediately see where not say my fault, but so that's where it's going. So what I think I'm actually going to do, I think I'm going to turn it back over. I wanted to see how it looked. Oh, I've caught my finger. There we go. Right, so what I'm going to do is probably do it the way that I should have done it. I tell you, oh, right. Oh, maybe I should have. I just need to lift it up. Right, it's going that way, guys and girls and guys. Right, let's marry it up. There we go. So it's going to come up here. So there we go. You can see it stick up now. So it looks as if, yeah, they're just going to go in like that. Let's get these pins located. Well, maybe a little bit of massageatoire. Let's get in there. Come on, get in there. Get in, you swine. Oh, sugar. That's maybe not a good sign there. There we go. That's it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's solid. Once you get it going, it's pretty easy. So as you see here, we're just simply, yep, that's it. And then we're just pushing these pins in. There we go. Wow. And that is bag number... What bag number was that? 11? 10? 10. Bag 10. Whew. So, there we go. And there's bag 11. As I say, it looks as if we're doing the top hull elements. So, do you know what? I'm going to get you down on the war camera here. So let's get you detached from here without shutting my phone down. Let's get you round and down. So you can see actually here, there's what we built today. We built these parts. In fact, you'll be able to see the silky action on the old landing legs. That's pretty cool. You know, just how that comes in. And if you look at it, so I'll get you. I'll do it one more time from here. And I'll show you from a bit of top action here. So if you look at the hinge mechanism, the actual pillars are facing down the way, and then when you go down, the cantilever. Pretty cool, eh? By the way, here's the I've got a little. It's almost like a little who's who. So this is there's the pit droid. There's the I can't remember what you call this. It's like a cleaning station type thing. Another droid. You've got I forget the names of these things. I really do. There's an astromech droid. Can't remember what the name of it. There's I think it's called. What's that called again? It's the C-3PO with the eyes. Sabotage droid. That's it. That's it. And there's C-3PO sitting on the little seat. And there's that Babu Frick just here. So yeah, this back section. What I'm actually maybe going to do, I'm going to pour this all up. I think, and maybe get parts. I'll maybe look into getting the parts to pour this out, and then maybe I don't know if maybe add some panel detail on the side, and get this full of the advent calendar stuff. So I've actually got these two things to put in. Although this part here, this was yesterday's. These are just droid parts, but they're sitting loose, so I'm going to put them just there. And then this thing here, this was... Oh, sorry, I broke it. Oh, right, yeah. Right, so... Just to note, there's not much holding the floor of that. But that's where I'm putting all my droid stuff, so I've ended up breaking it. So that was meant to be on there, sorry. Oh, ever tried to do things with one hand? It doesn't. That sabotage droid has sabotaged my Falcon hull. Let's get this in here actually. And there's the little grill thing that's gonna there. Because I think that can actually attach to this. So it goes there. Going to get to work. It was great watching this morning. Have a great rest of the stream. Do you know what? I'm just about to finish Mac Builds Bricks. So you've actually perfect timing, mate. You're absolutely perfect. It was great to have you in, and it's great to have all your, you know, your questions and feeding the cats. It's greatly appreciated, buddy. So I'm going to turn these round. So there's me with the old Grogu, the old Mandalorian. So yeah, I'm just about to head. But you have a fantastic rest of your day, buddy. I'm going to repair the whole section of the Falcon rear. But yeah, have a great day, buddy. And once again, thanks for coming in. It's greatly appreciated. So I'm going to attach these two together like this. So there we go, and I'll fit that in the back of the Falcon. Might even be better putting it like this, a little 90-degree. But yeah, that's going to conclude the Falcon stream. Kate was in as well. It's good to see Kate. In fact, who was in? Mac Builds Bricks was in from America, and Lego Kate was in. Or we just call her Kate. So yeah, I'm gonna head soon. Still, maybe got about 5-10 minutes before I. Do you know what? I may actually just try and repair this Falcon just while we're talking. So yeah, I may actually look into getting like grey tiles and actually build up the back of this Falcon just for my advent calendar. I was really nasally there. Advent calendar build. So yeah, so Mark Builds Bricks was saying if you got the stand, you can actually build it upright with the stand. Do you know what? If I thought about it at the time, I probably would have got that stand that I'm getting. It's on order. I would have got that a long time ago. To do it with the build. I didn't realise it was actually quite a good idea. Right, so I'm just going to repair this. So as you can probably see here, I think I've got... I don't think how this goes actually. So I'm going to have to get in here. Oh, sorry. Took you out there. Trying to think how this actually goes. Something tells me that these two clip together like this, but I could be totally wrong here. I think they go like that. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, I might just build this 4 up, because every time I press on it, do you know what? That doesn't go there. I don't know what, that's not a part. Oh god, cramp it. I don't know where this part goes. I'm gonna have to look at that. I think these just clip in here, but I'm gonna look at maybe, as I say, getting this 4 done. Yeah, that's it kind of in. There we go. So I've got all my wee droids in here. It's quite a cool little feature having all these droids in the back. I don't know, where does this go? Something tells me that went somewhere. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this and I'm going to look into, yeah, there's a little gap there. So that's right enough. Do you know what, I'm just going to put this here. I'm just going to put that in there. I don't know if that's where that goes, or that goes somewhere else. I don't know. Don't know where it goes. I'll check it out. But yeah, I'm probably going to properly floor this so that it's a little bit more weight bearing. I put my porgs back in here. I've actually got a Christmas C3PO coming. I was on Whatnot and I bought some minifigs, which is pretty cool. Actually, some of them I got for £1. It was actually pretty good. And once you buy your first one, you get like free postage after that. So £1 for a minifig's pretty good. Got some Spider-Mans coming. But I don't know how I'm going to do this actually. I'm going to put this in like that. So I'm maybe not going to attach this as much. Oh, that's gonna. Oh, my cup's coming off. Can I get that like that? Oh, that is. Oh, yep. Sorry, that droids fell. So I'm just gonna attach this without breaking the 4 again. So there we go. That's gonna go in like that. It's not really where I want it to be, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna re-engineer this a little bit. How the hell is this droid? He's left his feet there. So yeah, I've got my advent calendars, and I think it's quite good. I've got that advent calendar stuff in the back here. So if I don't know if you probably can't see, but if I floor this area here at the back, I can actually utilise this as the advent calendar Christmas area, and I may even just keep it in my Millennium Falcon, you know, forever really. But yeah, I'm gonna look at getting plates to plate the rest of this up, and just do that out. But yeah, but that is gonna do it for me. I am gonna head. I need to get in. I need to drop off this blood pressure monitor thing, which I had fitted. Wait to get this to the edge. So moving the Falcon's actually there's a certain structure. They bring you here. I'm going to move this up. Yeah, so there's my wee section here that I've got at the back. So you can see there, that's my advent calendar section, which is pretty cool. Just keeping all the stuff in there. But yeah, I'm gonna head. So what I'm gonna do is because it's I'm trying to think what day it is. I don't even know what day it is. That's how bad. Oh, she looks good now. You can actually see there. So you can see even just for this part here. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. She looks good like that. You know, it's a good. Just starting to look like a real sort of Falcon. You know, the engine part, the legs, the landing legs, the little. As I say, this here you could probably retile this a little bit. You could probably actually put some more plate in here, just to make it a little bit more, you know, a little bit more kind of. There's probably ways of doing it, but I think that is the whole bottom hull section done. The mandibles are done, so we're now going to be doing the sort of these parts next week or Friday. We'll be doing these parts, both sides, and then I guess it'll be the top hull section getting done in the cockpit, which is pretty cool. But anyway, guys and girls, there's the old Grogu t-shirt. So yeah, oh, I tell you, hand cramps are real. But anyway, folks, that's going to do it for me. Once again, thanks to everybody that came in. Greatly appreciated. Let's see the top fans. Mac Builds Bricks is number 1. Kate, you're number 2. Mac Builds Bricks had 150 XP points. Kate, you had 75. But yeah, I'm maybe going to play a little bit of Flight Sim. I might record a Flight Sim video. So I got Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 came out for the PlayStation. So the old Finger of Death, getting the pre-stream Finger of Death up. So the plan is, I'm going to maybe chill for maybe leave here about 1 o'clock for the town. So I think I'm going to go and record a video, a Microsoft Flight Sim career mode video. See how that goes. Then I'll get ready and I'll head into town. I'll drop off this blood pressure thing and get the bits and bobs that I need. There's all my spares. Get the spares away. But yeah, didn't see Dave today. Dave must be busy. So he's probably doing Dave things. But yeah, anyway folks, as I say, I'm just going to put them on top of the Falcon. So yeah, oh, do you know what? It gives me an opportunity to charge this phone, so that's actually not a bad thing because it'll probably be quite low in power. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I could very well potentially be on doing a Christmas build later. But to be honest, I think I'm maybe going to be playing some PS5, chilling, and then Anya's going to come down, so I don't know what time she's going to be here at later. But anyway, folks, join us for, again, thanks for coming in and watching not Falcon Friday, because it's a Wednesday. Falcon Friday is going to return on Friday. Yeah, I know, it's groundbreaking technology here. But we're back Friday at 3 PM, the usual time. Again, hour and a half build, 30 minutes at the end, just to kind of, a couple of minutes pre-build, a couple of minutes after build. It's usually about a 2-hour stream I do. And yeah, do you know what? I can't wait to start building this. It's just come together nicely. Again, we've got some really fantastic builds coming up after the Falcon. So again, once the Falcon's done, I'm going to run a poll. I don't know how I'm going to do it. There may be 2 builds. A vote for maybe A, B, or C, and the winner of that vote will go into a vote to determine what's going to be the build. So it'll be between 2. So it's going to be A is going to be 2 kits, B is going to be 2 kits, C is going to be 2 kits. I think maybe even a D. I don't know. And then the winner of that goes to another poll, and then it'll be what kit we're going to build. It's going to be either that one or that one. So that's I think what I'm going to do. That way it kind of limits, instead of just having like I think I've got about 5 kits, like larger kits, UCS and a vault belt. There's no lie. I've got the Enterprise, so that's there. And I don't know what people. Some people might want the Enterprise. If that's the Enterprise, that's what I'm going to build. Because basically, it's a big build. I'm going to build a kit, and then what we're going to do is once we do that one, we'll maybe do another poll and we'll build another kit. So there's one Anya wants me to build, and I kind of do want to build it as well because I think of, and this is where I'm maybe debating whether I should just build that one and then do a poll. I don't know. I'm kind of like, yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm kind of torn between the two ideas. But anyway, we're gonna be building another great kit, and yeah. But anyway, guys and girls, once again, cheers, Kate. Mac builds bricks is probably away enjoying the rest of his day. But I hope everybody has a good time. Anybody that watches this at a later date, you know, welcome to the stream. I've got a lot of videos. You know, I just enjoy building stuff. As I say, this Falcon build, every single nut and bolt that's on that has been built on screen, the whole shebang, everything. You know, I don't do these time-lapse builds. It's basically, and I think we're probably about 15 hours at the moment into the build. So, yeah, we're getting close. We're getting kind of nicely situated for Christmas. But anyway, folks, I'm away. Take care. I love you, Anya. When you watch this, you probably don't know if you'll watch to the end. But I'll see you soon as well, honey bun. And Kate, thanks for coming in. Mac builds bricks. Cheers for coming in. Cheers for the likes as well. See, I've got 3 likes, which is good. In fact, do I like it? There you go. There's 4. I don't know if mine's counts. But anyway, cheers for the likes. And again, yeah. To the what's everybody. See you Friday. Bye.